Hello, all you beautiful book babes. Today we will be reviewing Stuff by Silvia Marrow to go with our Inanimate Object Month. Anime obsessed Anne might be a germaphobe, or she just might not like being touched. So much so, she'll never have sex. She doesn't really care about the difference as long as she has her favorite pillow to grind against when she needs physical relief. But what happens when that pillow comes alive just for her? All he wants is to be the man Anne needs. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but thanks to you all, we were able to obtain another sponsor, and this one I'm really excited about. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Ganja. Now, I know CBD and THCA is a controversial topic, but it's something I really believe in, so much so when I was in college, I wrote a whole paper on the topic and how it is so beneficial versus other medications. I even got my professor to convert on their beliefs on the topic. I used this company way before they reached out about being a sponsor. They have so many different products. They have flower, vapes, topical creams, gummies, spa stuff, and so much more. My favorites are their bath bombs, face wash, and their full spectrum sob relief. With having tendinitis in almost all my joints from playing sports growing up, this really helps with the pain in my joint. My husband loves their flower and vape products. He struggles with anxiety, and this really helps him when he's having an attack. We have never gotten a product and not fallen in love with it. If you want to take advantage of this, all you have to do is go to Dr. Ganja, so it's DrGanja.com, and then at checkout, use the promo code SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 5% off your order. This is not just a first-time order deal. You can use it whenever you order, which is fantastic. My husband already started using the code. Now, please take advantage of this offer. I think a lot of you will benefit from trying it. And you beautiful book babes, enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye! Hello, all you beautiful book babes. We are back with our second episode of season 2.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Sentient objects.
Yay! Sentient objects. I guess I put inanimate objects for our title, for our theme. But I guess, but they're but most of the time they're
sentient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I told you last episode, I didn't know this was a thing, but I kind of knew it was a thing because remember when we went to the Smut Lovers convention and I found the book about the Kool-Aid Man?
Yeah.
And I never had the balls to read it, but I was like, now I want to find it.
We laughed so hard about it whenever we saw it.
Now I want to find it.
Yeah.
And my desk is still covered in candy from last week's episode.
We still got our little gummy bears up.
I want to buy some gummy bears. So when I'm redoing my office right now, so we're getting rid of, it used to be a guest room / my office, and it's going to move into office / podcast, and I think what I want to do is do a bookshelf in the corner, and then, get stuff, and I think I want to get stuff from our books that we've done, so I want to get, silicone gummy bears.
I was going to say, in Charleston, there's a candy store, and they have, a 1 foot large gummy bear.
No, I know that, but
not something that will go bad.
Yeah,
kind of. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I want something that won't go bad, like the licorice. I want to get a licorice paddle for it. I just want to put sex toys and books and weird things that because every time we do a podcast and we do something really funky, I have to do it.
Like the cupcakes.
The cupcakes.
Yeah.
Especially when it's food. God, when it's food, I'm a fat ass at heart.
Sorry I didn't bring a pillow for you today.
Oh, no. Oh, well, today's episode we will be reading
Stuffed by Silvia Marrow.
Okay, and you said you had a question for me.
Oh, yeah.
Or just in general?
Well, in general. But it'll come later, because, yeah.
Okay.
But the main characters we have is Pillow, also known as Ori, and Anne. And what I really liked about this one is it was split point of view. And I found that interesting because we get the point of view from Pillow before he becomes
I
Man.
really like that because
Yeah.
any sentient books I do, not the gummy bear one, but normally Leia Faye,
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing her books for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and her books, when they're sentients, you get their point of view before they become a real thing.
Yeah. And I like that. I really like that we got Pillow's point of view before he became
A thing.
Ori. Yeah. So, Anne is a huge germaphobe and hates people but loves anime. She likes her online friends and family, but that's because she doesn't have to touch them. So, like, she really does not like people or being touched by people. The thought of a relationship is disgusting to her because of the touching, and sex with all the exchange of body fluids just grosses her out.
I mean, I get that.
I do.
I'm a germaphobe, but I don't think of that being dirty.
Right.
Because it comes straight out of the source, so.
Straight from the source.
It comes straight from the source, so, it's not dirty. It hasn't touched the ground or anything like that.
Okay, so I kind of get what you're saying, but you know how they claim a vagina is self-cleaning? That's why I can't stand people going down or like guys going down because a vagina self-cleans all that. No.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't. Okay. Anyway. She works in game design, and even though it's all mostly men, there isn't a single guy out there that she wants. But fictional characters are another thing, and that's what gets her going. Kind of like in the men, like in the books we read. Like
it's just like her own little version of. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Some anime, the guys are cute.
Oh fuck! There's so many anime,
and they're making
cute.
them live action, and the guys are actually still kind of cute.
Yeah.
Because one anime I watched that growing up was Ouran High School Host Club. Very feminine, very, cute guys, love sort of thing. And they made a live action. The guys are actually kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. But yeah, animes, they make them men hot in there. I love it. Alright, she has a favorite pillow that she always uses more than just to sleep on. So while watching her favorite fictional man, she gets herself off on her pillow and is able to come hard. And I really can't imagine a pillow being enough to get anyone off. It's soft. So, like, you need some pressure on the clit to get off, is what I'm thinking as I'm reading this. So, have you ever tried it? Like, have you ever got off on a pillow?
Not a pillow, but I have done a chair in a desperate need. My toy broke, and I was living alone in my apartment, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And I tried to use the hand. My hand never gets me there, sadly. So I used a side of a chair. So I lean one leg over. I'm going to demonstrate. Lean one leg over, and you just hump the side of it. And the chair has some kind of cushion.
Okay. But it's still firm underneath. But like a pillow, how it's not... Look, you have a pillow right here. Hold on.
Demonstrate.
Like, it doesn't...
I can get a thigh more than that.
Yeah. The pillow doesn't work, and I'm glad we're not on camera because I just want the pillow.
I really need to turn this into a camera podcast sometime.
Oh, Jesus.
When that happens, people are gonna die.
Right?
Because we do hand motions and like
our facial expressions sometimes, like
oh my god, that's hysterical.
But yeah, like I was just curious because for me personally, I need pressure on my clit. Oh, it's too freaking soft.
Yeah. Well, there are some crazy firm pillows. Pause. Because Billy has one. When we got our new bed, we went ahead and bought the $200 pillows. Yep, his purple. Is so not my purple one, but his is so firm. I could see that getting me there.
Okay,
I could. It needs to be really firm though.
Yeah,
like hard memory foam.
Yeah, it would have to be like hard for you to get what you need.
Okay, but anyway.
Anyway. So in Pillow's point of view, we find out a little bit about him. He was part of something alive before he became a pillow. He was part of a phoenix with its ability to regenerate. But the phoenix fell in love with a goose who got cooked, and the phoenix died of sadness.
This backstory got me. I was like, wait, pause. What did I just read?
Like, it actually made sense, because I was like, alright, the gummy bear made sense because he came from, like, a different world. He was a shaman. But this, I'm like, how the fuck does a pillow come to life? It makes sense. He's a regenerative from a phoenix, so he can regenerate.
But how did they get that feather?
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
so many factors when it comes into factory because they sort through everything like crazy. Like eggs. If you go somewhere where they actually sell eggs to a factory, they actually like measure their eggs and make sure they're all the same color and like when you think about a factory, someone making something, I would like, oh, they would shift through the feathers, see it's kind of funky, and then toss it.
Right. Yeah.
How did he get in there?
And Phoenix probably aren't alive in this day and age. So this seems like it would have been long ago. So how did that feather get into this pillow years later?
Yeah.
Yeah. It made sense about why he was able to come to life. Because whenever the Phoenix died, it left behind one feather, which was then used to stuff Anne's pillow. In that one feather, there was one little spark of regenerative power, but not enough to regenerate fully. So, like, he just had, like, a little spark. And it was just to give him a little bit of life. But the passion Anne projected onto the pillow added enough to give it awareness. So, basically, her fucking her pillow gave him awareness.
But here's the thing, though. Later on, when he talks about what he needs to become. So did he take a little bit of her life force?
I don't think so. I don't think he was taking it from her.
Okay.
Yeah. A fly buzzes and falls onto the pillow, and pillow sucks the life force out of the fly. It's been doing this for a while, but it's not enough to do more than just keep the pillow its perfect shape, coolness, and fluffiness. So, like, he's sucking the life force, trying to become more, but it's only enough for him to stay perfect for Anne. So she doesn't get thrown away.
Stop using your powers.
But then he'll go all soggy and soft, and she'll buy a new pillow and throw him away.
Oh, true.
And he doesn't want her to throw him away. So Anne is trying to leave work when she's stopped by Todd, causing her to drop all of her stuff. Todd's a douchebag, if you can't tell by my tone.
Yes, he is.
He's trying to get her to go out with him again, but she turns him down. He keeps trying to convince her, even goes as far as touching her, and Anne hates that. Eventually she gets away, and she's stressed out, ready to go home and shower. But on her way home, she sees some teenage kids that like to hang out near her place. They don't ever do anything wrong, just catcall her and say some suggestive things. However, today, one of them grabs her and she freaks out, yelling at them not to touch her.
Yeah.
Freaking weirdos. So, Pillow knows something is wrong with Anne, but can't do anything about it, because, you know, he's a pillow.
Yeah.
But then a knock sounds at Anne's door. Todd had showed up to bring back her wallet. But instead of leaving, he barges into her apartment. She's trying to get him to leave, but he's not listening. He's trying to convince her to watch a movie or, you know, hang out with him. And Todd sits down on her bed and touches the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
When he touches the pillow, he starts draining Todd's life force. Anne freaks out as Todd collapses. Pillow didn't kill him, just drained him enough to age him into, like, this frail old body. So Todd's no longer young and the shit.
Yeah.
That he thinks he is. The next day at work, everyone is staring at Anne like they know what happened. And instead of staying at work and dealing with the stares, she decides to head home early. But when she walks into her apartment, she can tell something isn't right. And whatever it is from her bedroom. And what she finds on her bed is something pulsing and stretching. What's with the pulsing?
Every sentient.
Well,
I guess because you're coming alive, so it almost is like you're getting a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're pulsating. I've only had a couple where it says they don't pulsate because I'm, you know.
You went down a rabbit hole.
Every time we read something that I don't think we're gonna like, I go down a rabbit hole because it's just so new and different.
Yeah.
Like the cheating books. I read all of Katie Landry, which by the way, she messaged me.
Oh, nice.
I feel so special. But I just go down this whole rabbit hole because I'm like, something new.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Like the freaking one about the fork. There's one about a fork, and
I told you there was one about a doorknob, and there was a male one with a lamp,
But the one with the fork is so long because it actually is silverware. So a witch turned soldiers from World War II into silverware.
Oh, okay.
It's almost Beauty and the Beast vibe.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
I think I could read that.
I might try it.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it has some seriousness to it. So I'm like, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
But I've been waiting for us to record.
Okay. Let me know how it is. Alright. So Pillow is not fully formed. And wasn't supposed to be home for a couple of hours. And his lower half is mostly formed, but his chest, arms, and head is just 4 pillows. So she's walking into a half man, half pillow. That would freak me the fuck out.
I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Right? I would
She
freak
was
out.
very calm. Her
Her
reaction was,
reaction, yeah.
I
I was
was like,
expecting screaming, something,
but I get it too, because you almost go into like this state of shock where
Yeah.
you don't, because it's almost like Billy always makes the comment, what would you do if someone broke in and I wasn't here? I'm like, to be honest, I want to say I'd be some badass and go get my gun, but you never know till you're in that situation.
Exactly.
I could freeze up and be like, what the fuck do I do?
Like, knowing your gun's a few feet away, you'd be, oh fuck.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm gonna get raped.
Yeah. Yeah, so she probably just went into a state of freeze and shock. So part of his face is formed on the top pillow. It's just like a dent of a mouth. Still pillow, just like a dent of a mouth. He looks like a monster right about now. He attempts to speak and tells her not to be afraid, that he won't harm her, and he will fix his appearance shortly, and Anne just replies, oh, okay, and passes out.
Oh my god.
That would have been me. I'd have been like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll clock out.
Done.
Clocked out, for real.
When Anne wakes up, Pillow gets into the explanation of what he is, and that he has built himself for her. So Anne asks what she could do to help him, and she helps make him look like her favorite anime
Maybe
character.
you know how there's fight, flight, and fawn?
Uh-huh.
Maybe she's fawn.
What?
Because she starts kind of fawning, like, oh, how can I help? How can I do this? How can I do that?
Gotcha.
So maybe that was her response to freaking out, was fawning. And that's why she kind of stayed there for a second. Like,
oh, fuck.
What do I do?
Yeah, she helps him look like her favorite anime character. When they're done, he looked good, but up close you could tell he was made of fabric. And I tried to picture this. I tried to picture a man that looked like fabric. I don't know. I just couldn't picture that.
Yeah. It's just one of those, like, the gummy. The gummy had a hard time picturing.
Yeah.
I really did. And so I need, like, artwork stat.
Yeah.
These are the people that need to do artwork and they never do it in Finding It. Inanimate object people. And I'm like, I need you guys to do artwork more.
Like, yeah, right. Like, put it in your books. At the end, the middle, I don't care. Just give me some artwork.
Don't even put it in. Have it on your website. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So I can see it.
Yeah, because I need to know what he looks like. But Pillow tells her that he has been sentient for a while now and has been aware when she grinds her cunt on him. She's embarrassed, but he tells her not to be because she brought him to life and he wants to experience it again. To have her grind against his face as he thrusts his tongue in her wet center and rub her throbbing clit.
So detailed.
Yeah, I was like, there. I quoted some stuff.
You were a timeout. Loophole, like plot hole. He was a phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Then he was a pillow.
Uh-huh.
How does he know?
You're right.
Oh wait, no, wait. He says it in the book. He watched her watch porn.
Yeah,
that's
everything he knows from what she's done.
Yeah. I had to think about that for a second.
Okay.
But she doesn't like. Wait, did she watch porn?
Yeah, she watched hentai.
Oh, that's right. She liked hentai. Okay.
Yeah.
Brain fart.
Yeah. So in the Gummy Bear one, I was wide-eyed and laughing like, what the fuck was I reading? And while I was sitting here shaking my head, wide-eyed, thinking what the fuck I was reading, I also thought this one was actually hot. Like, the way the pillow talked.
Thank you! What? It's like the freaking sentients have this, like, dirty word game down.
That I don't even care that you're not human. I'm here for it.
I'm here.
I'm fucking here for it.
Oh my god, it's like Billy. Billy's dirty talk is on point.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I just need some dirty talk.
I live like most girls. I can't talk during sex. I feel so awkward.
Me too.
It feels so. It's kind of like
weird.
It's kind of like when I told you about looking into someone's eyes. I had to close my eyes because I'm like,
don't look at me.
Because it's just I'm just gonna stare into your soul.
Well, I hope you right.
Oh my god. I told you it'd be a good idea to mix this up.
Yeah, definitely. This is crazy. Alright, so Anne watched hentai porn, just anime porn, for y'all that don't know. And Pillow was sentient through it and learned what she likes from it. Everything he knows is what he's learned from her, but he's learned about the tentacle porn she likes to watch. Now that...
I can't get behind that.
I don't know. If the tentacle has some suction cups like an octopus and the tentacle's right there, I can get behind it.
Well, for someone who's actually been to culinary school, has touched an octopus, they are gross and cooked delicious. Don't get me wrong. But, like, when you touch them, when they come fresh...
They're my favorite animal. Don't talk about them being cooked.
Oh, I shouldn't tell you about the.
No, I love it. I love octopus. Don't do that.
I've literally eaten them while they're still wiggling.
Okay, now squid I have eaten, but it was too close of an octopus that I only took a little tiny bite because
oh my God.
I love.
You're kind of like me with my chickens. My husband, when we raise them for meat birds, I have to make him kill them.
That's what I'm saying. Like I love octopus. I can't. Yeah, it breaks my heart. People eat them. All right, so this is where Anne names Pillow, and he becomes Ori. Ori sits up, but his head flops flops forward, his neck bent in a flat seam. So if you got a pillow with you, kind of
flop them over.
Flop your pillow over, and that's what it was like. He needs more power. In order to get more power to become more man than Pillow, he needs to drain more life force from people. Anne agrees to help him as long as he's just taking a little from the assholes who deserve it. So basically, she said don't kill them. I don't know why. I would have been like, fucking do it.
I mean, if it's like a rapist or a sleazy scumbag,
like her landlord,
fucking go for it, man.
So they go for a walk, and Anne takes them towards the teenagers that were harassing her. And he takes a little bit from each of them, leaving them behind in confusion. Now, Ori is built up more, and he needs to work on creating his dick. He left that part for her to help so she could tell him exactly what she would like. But before he could get to that, Anne says she wants to experience his touch. Ori's skin doesn't feel like skin. Like, on her sensitive parts, she could tell it's fabric, which she absolutely loves because she's a germaphobe and doesn't like touch. So, she's enjoying his touch, no sweater germs, and, like, his tongue is like silk, you know.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing, though. How can he apply pressure? We talked about this.
Yeah. So he's still fluffed. Yeah.
So how does... I don't know, man.
Put so much fluff in it that it becomes hard? Move the fluff to that body
I'm gonna spit out my gummy.
I don't know.
You fluff a pillow.
Yep. Fluff a pillow really hard. When they get to designing the dick, she has never had one before, so she doesn't really know what she likes, so they decide to build as they go. So
I do like this, though.
Yeah.
Because even, like, in the middle, she was like, make it harder, make it bigger, and he did!
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, that would be perfect. I wish guys could do that.
It'd be amazing.
It'd be amazing.
Like, you're hitting the right spot.
Yeah.
Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but I'm pleased to tell you that today we have one of our oldest sponsors back again. So this episode is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink with no sugar, but does not give you that jittery feeling or crash after you drink it. There's no fillers, artificial colors, dyes, sugars, or any of the other BS and preservatives. My personal favorite to drink is the Peach and Peach for when I need that extra pick-me-up when editing our podcast all night. All you have to do is click the link in the description, or, because I know links can be a little finicky, go to www.dubby.gg, and in the coupon code field, put SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 10% off your order. Thanks for listening.
So, this part, I just quoted from the book, because it was so hot to me. He said, say it, I need to hear it. Do you want me to fuck you, my sweet? Do you want my cock inside you? The one you've created perfect just for you? I've spent years thinking of being inside your hot, wet cunt, and I need to hear you tell me if I'm allowed to be there. That was just like, oh fuck.
And consent! Yay!
Right? So, I stopped here, but there's more.
Oh my god, the ending!
Tentacles included.
The ending is what got me. I'm gonna spoil it, because...
Do it.
The friggin', I can't wait to read the second book because I waited because we were recording. I was like, let me not, because I'm going to mix up the books.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me wait. But him starting to become a real person, and he's freaking out that she's going to give him up. I'm so scared.
Me too.
I'm so scared.
He on his wrist, he started to become real because he took too much life force. And he's afraid that she's going to...
I don't want it to be over.
Yeah. I want to read stuff too.
Because have you read the blurb for it?
Stuff. No. What does it say?
another sentient comes into play.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's double stuffed. So I'm thinking they went and got new pillows.
But here's the thing, though. So if they went, well, apparently it's his friend from back in the day. I don't know who it is, but from the blurb, it's a friend. It's a sentient back from back the day that he knew. But is she just dropping Ori because he's real? Like that's what I would think would happen in the book. So I'm scared I'm gonna cry.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I think he finds a way to hide it from her and just like, because he has to keep rejuvenating. So I think eventually that part will turn back to fabric, and he just won't take as much. So he'll still stay fabric.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Okay. It sounds like he'll eventually become a real person.
It does, the way he was turning human. But he also did say that he had to keep like getting more life force. So I think if he doesn't get more life force, he starts to revert back. So if he just doesn't take as much, he wouldn't become fully human.
But here's the thing, since it's skin now, would that really revert back? See, I have so many questions.
Yeah, you're right. Like, would that part really revert back? Yeah. Oh, and speaking of coming weird stuff, this one comes, Feathers. Yeah.
That
I would be
that I'd be nervous about.
What?
At least food, it goes in your mouth, it's safe, so if it goes down there, maybe
yeah, but the feathers, you don't really have to clean that up. You just sweep it all up.
Ah, true. And I love her reaction to it because he thinks she freaks out about it being feathers. He's like, oh my god, she's freaking out. And really, she was like, no, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And my thing is, she has a breeding kink that she mentioned. You can't come inside of her JJ with some feathers.
I'd be nervous about going to the gynecologist and having feathers down there, though.
Feathers coming out.
Thank you. That's why I'm nervous. The food, eventually the gummy stuff may, dissolve.
The feathers, you just got feathers stuck up there and have a gynecologist like, the fuck were you doing?
I'm kind of scared about reading the fork one now.
Oh, God. Okay, but
if we go on trend for all the ones that I've read.
What the fuck would the fork come?
And it's all about they use it before they become an actual thing. So
it would hurt.
So how does she? I'm really nervous about forked. Okay,
I really need to know.
Okay,
so I need you to read it.
I'm really nervous about reading fork because first off, you fucking yourself with a fork. That better be a round ass fork.
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
2. What does he come? Because they always come something similar to what they are.
Yep.
I want to read the Kool-Aid Man one now. There you go. Kool-Aid right up the hoo-ha.
Oh, God. At least that comes out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Liquid. Oh, fuck.
Make it rain. Golden showers.
At least it's not, I hope it's not yellow Kool-Aid. Because that would be so fucked up. Lemonade Kool-Aid.
Oh my God.
I would cry.
I'm crying now. I'm gonna pee myself now.
But the red might look like blood. Did you just period?
No, I didn't.
Just red Kool-Aid coming out.
Oh my God. I'm so done.
Oh, God.
This sent us down a really weird hole.
Yeah, it really
I got
did.
questions, people. Anybody who's an author who writes about inanimate objects, I have questions.
I need more world building, more plot. Or not plot, world building.
Well, you're not really reading these for plot.
I know. You're reading these for the smart.
But Fork has plot. It has a lot of plot.
Well, yeah, you said it was a larger book.
It's 400 pages.
Oh, shit.
Of inanimate objects, so...
Okay. And it makes sense that she's a witch, so, okay.
We're getting a little better, but I'm wondering how he reverts back. I'm wondering if it follows what we've been reading. I have questions before I even read it.
Gotta read it to find out.
I know.
Well, Goodreads gave this a 2.51, which I think is complete bullshit.
Bullshit.
It is complete bullshit.
I'm sorry, but inanimate objects, it's hot as hell. Yeah. I did not think I was going to enjoy these things.
Me either. Like I said, I went into these with an open mind. But at the same time, I was like, what the fuck? But at the same time, they're good. The smut scenes are good.
They're actually, really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it makes me think about it. I'm like, let me have that. Okay, now I'm turned on. What do I do?
Exactly. So yeah, I think that 2.51 is a bullshit rating. Smut, I gave it a 3.5. Because, like I said,
it's for those people that don't go into it open-minded.
True. Probably got a lot of bad reviews. What the fuck?
What the fuck did I just read?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it.
And while I was saying that, I was also like, holy shit.
What am I reading?
Yeah.
But we learned, hey, it's still kind of hot.
Yeah, very. Humor, gave it a 2. This one wasn't as funny as the gummy bear one. Maybe because the gummy bear one was the one I first read. And so, like, it was kind of like a shock. And I was like,
I didn't find this one funny.
Okay.
I didn't find it funny at all. Like, it took a little more serious of a turn.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. The gummy one is more like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Because so much happens in that short of a book, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Emotional one, because it wasn't really, like, up or down or anything, or it was just, yeah. Plot, this one actually had a little bit of plot, or, like, world building.
And it was 86 pages, 87 pages, and the fact that it had plot, I was impressed.
Yeah. And, like, the world building, because we get the Pillow's background, like, how he became and all that, and we get about Anne and all that. So it's not just, like, pure smut, but I appreciated it. Overall, I would say it's a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, because it was really short, and I feel like some things, I don't know. I feel like it needed more humor. If you're gonna do a sentient book, I'm sorry, I think I like humor more.
Yeah, I could see that. But this one, I actually wanted to read book 2. Like, this one, whenever I got done, I was like, holy shit, there's a book 2.
I know!
The Gummy Bear one, whenever I finished that one, I literally was like, fuck, I gotta do this again.
The Gummy Bear book, if she doesn't write another one, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I will be. I will veto that author. I need another and it's the only book she's ever written. So, like, I can't even, I can't even read her other work that might be something else.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I would totally read Double Stuffed.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
That's on my to-dos today since, my chores got canceled. But anyway, so that is today's episode. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm going to be posting on there more since we are, doing every other week now. Give sneak peeks, stuff like that. And next month, we will be doing Halloween and Monsters.
Woohoo!
I was wondering if you wanted to do a more specific theme. Serial killers?
Oh, I've read so many.
Or we could just keep it as Halloween theme and
serial killer. I got a perfect one for that. So
me
I guess
too.
we can. Okay, let's do serial killer.
Dang it! I already read Minotaur. I gotta delete my Minotaur notes. But yeah. So you beautiful book babes, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.